What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kamon. So bringing you guys another version of White Forest. This is going to be White Forest Horus. I think this build is actually pretty good, but I do have another build for y'all after this, and I think that build is kind of unique. The synergy for it's crazy, but for same thing for this one, synergy for this one is super good. But anyways, let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe to the video, and remember, I am sponsored by Duel Links. So if you do want to get some cool, awesome mats, deck boxes, etc., make sure you guys do check out the link down below. If you use my code Kamon5, you'll get 5% off everything. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get right into it. Show you guys made an extra. Yeah, this is mixed with the horse. I'm not going to show you guys the side because the side is essentially the same as the side that I posted before. So there's no point in me kind of showing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I'm really feeling this deck. But I think the next build I'm going to post, y'all are really going to like it. I've been getting a lot of like comments and like messages of like, oh, try this, try that. I'm just like, it's not bad. But anyways, let's get right into it. So for the monsters, obviously 3 Asteria and 3 Izzet for the 3 Ubs. In the Horus build, I think 3 and 3 is just fine because again, this is a starter. It's like this is the best starter, this is the second best starter because this will search out this. It just sucks because Droll is in this format and right at the moment, so like this does play more into Droll, but it's like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So 3 and 3 at all times. For the last ones is, I'm only rocking Till Sylvie and then the one Rusia. I cut Sylvie down to 2 because we are running the Horus build, so I don't think you need 3 of these anymore. I think 2 is just fine. But if you were running more of the more-ish pure build that I did post before, definitely a 3 of, you know what I mean? Because we were running a lot more spell cards that needed stuff to kind of like go off. But now, at least with this, is just, you know, boom, boom, boom. So that's it for the White Forest stuff. I feel like we're going to get more White Forest like monsters. I don't know why. I really feel like it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not done yet, you know? But that's it for those. We're still playing the toy engine, so just 1 and 1. I think 1 and 1 is just fine. Even in the Horus engine, just 1 and 1 is still just fine for me. I like playing it at just 1 each, but if you want to play this card at 3 or 2, you can do that. But just kind of keep in mind, this does nothing on its own. Well, I'm lying. It does. You could go normal summon effect, search toy box. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe if you want to play it at 2, you can, but I like it at just 1 each. You know, I don't know. I got kind of used to it, but I don't know. Maybe in the future build, I might play him at just 2 because it technically is a starter, but your normal summon you want to save is for your Stellar if you can. So that's just where that comes from. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe just those. Now for the Horus engine, obviously we are running Triple M setting and then the one Happy to round off the Horus engine. This engine is very, very good. I'm gonna show you guys a super cool combo with Imseti. It's broken, bro. It's so free, it's so clean. It's just 2 cards too. So yeah, it's just one of those things. So yeah, I do like this engine in here a lot, actually. Obviously, we are playing more bricks now into just these 2. These 2 are the bricks. This one, not so much because you could just, you know, set it and then send it to graveyard. But Happy is definitely a brick, so hopefully you don't draw Happy. But even if you do, it is what it is. You can send it off of a droplet if you want to. But yeah, just this engine is pretty nuts, bro. Pretty nutty. And it's like your opponent has to react to this. They can't just ignore this card at all, if that makes sense. So that is why I do like running this engine in here. But yeah, if you're not feeling it, that's fine. But remember, these are getting a reprint in the Megatins. They were leaked, announced, I think. I don't know if it was leaked, if it was announced, but all I know is, damn it, we are getting them. So yeah, just I like them a lot. If you want to sell yours now just to get the other ones, you can. But yeah, for the hand traps, still the same. 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 2 Veiler, and then 3 Imperm. If you want to cut down on Veiler and then put another toy soldier, you could do that essentially, but I don't know. I like running 2 of these too, so because like sometimes I do want to open up with like at least 2 hand traps if I can, plus starter. So because like this meta is still very hand trap heavy, if that makes sense. So it's like having a good amount of hand traps to have in your hand, in your opening hand, will kind of save you against certain decks. Like Snake Eye and all that stuff, you droll them at the correct time, obviously, it makes their plays a lot harder. Doesn't stop them, it slows them down. Ashing a card, a deck at a certain time is good. Same thing with these two. So, I don't know. I like these hand traps in here, but maybe if I get the Mole Charmies, I might just, you know, add these in here too. Maybe. It all depends. I feel like that card's good. In this, like, it's better in Tenpai in my opinion, but like I feel like it's okay in like other decks. You know what I mean? Spell cards, best spell cards obviously, triple toy box, and the next best spell card is obviously 3 Crossout. I am falling in love again with Crossout, especially in this deck because like your plays can sometimes be very fragile, sometimes, but if you can get your Stellar off without being interrupted, or if you do keep it safe with this, you make big board and full combo. Like, even if it's just like these 3 in hand only, right? You know, normal summon effect, send this to graveyard to use her effect, and when I go Ash, Imperm, Veiler, you go Cross Out. You know what I mean? And that gets everything going for you. So that is why I think the Crossouts are definitely a mandatory card, especially in this deck. In this meta, also, I think it's pretty good because, especially because like if you're playing the like best deck, and you're going to like a regional, a YCS, etc., etc., everyone is going to be playing that same deck. So if they want to go Engraver effect, you could literally go Chain Crossout, call Engraver. They can't use Engraver at all this turn. So yeah, it's one of those things. So I think these 3 are a must. And I actually still like the Toy Box engine. Some people were saying like, oh, cut it. But I'm like, yo, this engine is kind of nuts, bro. You get so much stuff done, it's crazy. You get free 8 synchros, you get free 12s, all that stuff. Links, it just, not only is it free card advantage, but also extra bodies. And it can fix hands too. Like, let's say I have this in my hand, and I had to like normal summon out Sylvie, right? But I did have the like Toy Box engine. I could use Toy Tank, tribute it to summon this on the field, and now she's on the field, and like we know once she hits the field, that's it. You know what I mean? I can run the Piri map thing, but giving up half my life points just to get this and then get hit with Droll never feels nice. But I don't know. It all depends. For 2 Ubs, 2 King Sark, 2 Droplet. Just round off with the 2 Ubs. You could theoretically play this card at 1, but I like it at 2 because if you do draw into it on top of having your M-Seti, you can't use M-Seti effect to search and then draw, which sometimes baiting out that Ash Blossom is kind of worth it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I think 2 and 2 is just fine. I'm trying to like drop it at 2 a little bit more in this deck, but I can understand if you want to play it at 3 because it is a very good card in the long run, so yeah. For the 1 Ubs, 1 Tail, and then the 1 Called By. Tail's definitely a 1 of. The more I play this deck, the more I realize, yeah, this is definitely a 1 of. Argument, though, if you want to play this card at 2 or 3 in the Horus build, you definitely can. But opening up with this card is kind of especially if it's your only real card that you have in your hand and no other spellcaster. You know what I mean? But anyways, for the traps, obviously, reframing, and then the 1 Woes round off the traps. Now I'm going to show you guys the extra deck, and then I'll show you guys like a little combo of why I like this build. But very standard still. Zapper Shrimp, Silvara, Rossilla, Tri-Edge, Visas, Diabels, Scarlight. This is literally only for time. Sometimes time will come up, bro, and you want to burn them for time if you can. So Scarlight, Crystal Wing. I did actually post a little screenshot on my community tab, and some of y'all were questioning how I summon this. Bro, I got you. I got you. But yeah, Crystal Wing. And now for the 10s, 1 Satellite Warrior, 1 Chaos Angel. The 1 12 we are running is obviously the 1 Crystal, or sorry, Crimson Dragon. This is how you summon this card here, because 9 times out of 10, you will always leave your Diabels on board. Then you can summon out this, uses effect, target Diabel, summon this out. That's how you summon it. I didn't think it was that hard to kind of like figure out, but you know, it's what it is. And now for the links, just SP. No more links. Nothing more, nothing less. I like SP in here. Exceeds are pretty standard. Number 90, number 38, and then one Typhon to round off everything. And you know, gotta show off the cool QCR. Y'all know I'm a Galaxy player, bro. So you know I had to get this, bro. But yeah, that is it for the main and extra deck 15 cards. Let me show you guys the cool combo BRB. Okay, here's the combo. It's only these 2 cards, and before we start, yes, it's only because I'm only showing these 2 cards. Just pretend I'm gonna go interrupted. It's so crazy how, like, when I show you guys combos, there are a bunch of you who are just like, yo, that's sick, good job. But then there's like the 5% of you who are just like, that's not realistic. Like, bro, I'm showing you what the deck can do. So just like hop off a little, bro. But anyways, so all you're gonna do here, all you need is M-SETI and then Tails. You guys can kind of see where it's going. So you want to go M-SETI effect, send M-SETI plus Tails, and then you will search for your King Sark, and then not on res, obviously, because you still have to resolve this. So we're gonna search, and then we're gonna draw 1 card. Does not really matter what it is. Sometimes if it's like a toy box or something, it can be even better than before. But you know, let's see, what did we draw? Oh, another M-SETI, cool. And now on res, we're gonna go activate Tails here because it did send itself for a monster effect. We're gonna set it. Next, what you're gonna do, activate your King Sark. Do not activate King Sark to pitch, because if they do have a Ghost Ogre, the turn ends. But anyways, you're gonna activate this card, then you're gonna summon out your M-SETI, right? And now if you want to do this now, you can, but I would just wait. I would literally just wait. Next, you're gonna wanna go for Tails. You control a spellcaster now, so now you wanna search out a card. And the card we do want to actually get is none other than, where's she at? Where's she at? Hey girl, where you at? Hey, she is. A Stellar. Yes, sir. So like, this is the power of this card. That's why if you want to run this card at 3 or 2, you can because of this package. But anyways, now we're going to normal summon out our Stellar. Use the effect. We're going to send our King Sark. But again, depending on whatever it is you do draw, like if you wanted to like send the other card that's in your hand, just so you can you know, send the like happy, you know what I mean? Like if you want to like do that, you actually can. No big deal. You know, yeah, we'll send the happy first. Bring back the happy. And now you can overlay these 2 if you want. And then we can make, whoops, Photon Lord. So now, yeah, this is actually better. So now this can't really get interrupted by like monster effects, if that makes sense. Anyways, you're gonna use her effect, send this to graveyard. So you're going to summon out Sylvie. Sylvie effect, you will search out your trap card. Better you get your trap card here. Very, 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 very important. Next, synchro summon these 2. You will make your Wasilla effect, send to graveyard, and you're going to search here. You can really search anything you want here, if I'm being honest with you, but I guess just to show this part of the combo, we'll just get Valor, right? Now we're going to go Chain Link 1, and then Chain Link 2. Set this, put this right here, you know what I mean? Now synchro summon these 2 together. Then we do make our Diabells. Diabells effect on summon, we can get back the King Sark again for next turn, and now that's it. And I know you're thinking like, that's nothing, right? Well, that's only 1 combo, and that's if you want to go for your Photon Lord early, right? Here's the other one. Okay, the other route you want to go, same thing. Pitch these 2. Search out your King Sark. Where's the King Sark at, buddy? It's literally the same route, but I feel like you get a little bit more, right? But the only thing is, this does play more into like Nib, if that makes sense, and like more into hand traps. But obviously, for a 2-card combo, this is not bad. This is just what the deck can actually do, right? Draw a card. Oh, broken. Look at that. Now we're gonna set this card right here. Next, activate. Bring this out. Activate, and same thing as before. Search out our Asteria. Boom, right? And again, if you're not scared of nib or anything like that, you can do this combo, which, pardon me, in the long run is way better for you. So now, normal summon, effect in the grave. Summon, effect, search. Whoop, there it is. Get your trap card right here. Go summon these two together. Summon. Then we're going to go effect, send to grave, and then we're going to search here. So if you want to actually search, get Valor again, because Valor's not a bad card to get. Next, Chinook 1, Chinook 2. Set this card, summon this right here. Now synchro summon these two. And we will get our Diabells. Diabell's effects, we're going to grab back the King Sark. Good, better this way. Now, we're not done yet. Next, we're going to use Sylvie. Put this back, actually. Right? Summon out Sylvie to the field here. Next, synchro summon these two together. And you will make Crimson Dragon. How you doing? Effect target. And that is how you make your Crystal Wing. And then we can activate King Sark once again. Effects, we can send the other card that we did have to our graveyard here. And then we can send Happy to graveyard. Right? Now we can bring back Happy for that extra kind of protection. And yeah, now this board is actually way, 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 way better for you. You know what I mean? Because check it out. We have a Monster Negate. You do anything, I summon my stuff, interrupt you even more. We have this to Book of Moonir stuff, and we do have a Effect Veiler. And if you do get rid of anything on my field, while I have the Happy, I can put it all back into my deck / hand if need be. So this board is a little bit better, but yeah, that's what the deck can do. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video. I'll see you guys next time, man. Have an awesome one. Peace.